Yes, hello everyone. We can look at more questions here. It says evaluate the following, and we have A up to E. They want us to evaluate them. So here let us see how to evaluate them. We can begin with A. And A, it is the 64 to power negative a third. So when you are required to evaluate this one here, remember we are going to use the laws of indices. So the first thing we have to do is the prime factorization of 64. We get it, and then 60, meaning that 64 is equal to 2 to power 6. This is by prime factorization. So after that, we look at our, we come back here. When you check at the power, which is on 64, it is negative a third. So we are supposed to first make it positive. So if we are to make it positive, we take reciprocal of 64 to get 1 divided by 64. And the power now will become what? Positive. Then after that, remember we have factorized, we have prime factorized 64. Therefore we substitute there. We substitute there 2 to power 6. So that we come up with this. And then after that we open the brackets. The powers inside are supposed to be multiplied by the power which is outside the bracket. And after multiplication of the powers here, we get the answer as 1 divided by 2 to power 2, which is the same as 1 out of 4. That's how we could work out A. Then let us look at B. It is similar. B, it is 8 out of 27. Both of them raised to power negative 2 over 3. So still here we have to get reciprocal. We get the reciprocal of that, which will become 27 divided by 8, and the power will become positive. So here you have to know the reason why we take reciprocal is to make the power become what? Positive. Then after that we prime factorize 27 to get 3 to power 3, and then also we prime factorize 8 to get 2 to power 3. After that we substitute them here in this step, and after substituting there, we multiply the powers. The powers inside the bracket are affected by the powers which are outside the bracket, and here we get 3 to power 2 divided by 2 to power what? 3 in this step here, meaning that our final answer is 9 divided by what? Divided by 4. That's how we could work out that. Maybe let us go to another one. Let us go to D. D, we are having this expression. They want us also to evaluate it. So here, let us see. It is 3 to power 3 times. Remember 9. 9 is the same as 3 squared. But remember there's another power outside. Then times 125. It is the same as 5 cubed. And then it is raised to power a third. We come to the denominator. The denominator is 9, so here we have to write 3 squared. Remember we are supposed to still use the laws of indices. So after that, you simplify the powers. So here you find the 3 cubed here, 3 to power 2 times 2 here, 5 to power 3 times a third, and then here we get 3 to power 2 times 3. So here we get it to be 3 to power 3, 3 to power 4, and then 5 to power 1, because the powers here they have to reduce or to cancel, and then here divide by 3 to power what? 6. Then after that we can look at we can combine the powers of these bases which are 3. So here to be 3 to power 3 plus 4 minus 6. Then times 5, because any number to power, 5 to power 1 is 5. So here we get 3 to power 1 times 5, and the final answer is what? 15. Then lastly, let us go to E. This one is complex, but still we have to follow the rules or the laws of indices. The powers here, they are negatives. You can be able to see here. So take the reciprocal. When you take the reciprocals, you get this. 125 is now the numerator and 8 is the denominator, as well as here also you take the reciprocals. Then after that, prime factorizations, okay? Like 125, we have to write 5 cubed. 8, we have to write 2 cubed. Then again 8 here, we have to write 2 cubed. Then like that. Then after that, this is after substituting. Then we have to open the brackets. The powers, they have to multiply each other. Those powers outside, they multiply all the powers which are inside the bracket. And after multiplication of those powers, we get the expression reduces to 5 squared divided by 2 squared times 2 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 6, like you can see here. And then we can look at these ones here. Remember, now we have two are dominating on the numerator and denominator, so we have to simplify them further. So we can first look at the denominator, because this is a multiplication of indices, so we have to add the powers. Remember, we first keep the numerator aside. Then after that, when you add the powers here, you'll get 8 in the denominator. That is 2 to the power what? 2 to the power 8. Then here it will be 5 now squared times 2 to the power. Now we get the power in the numerator, which is 3, minus the power in the denominator, which is what? 8. So that here we get 2 to the power 3 minus what? 8. And we get 5 squared times 2 to the power -5. So that now this power will be negative, therefore we have to take it the reciprocal. And when we take the reciprocal, the power becomes what? Positive. So that's how we can work out these these numbers here. I've left for you to work out